It's Friday. Time to get Foursome in.
One, two, three, four, hit!
Hello, and welcome back everyone to the Friday Foursome. Friday Foursome, episode 19. Now, episode 18 saw again great response as always for your 4 movie tie-in games, and I've got the list, the hot list from the hot sheets here for all the people that very kindly made video responses and their voting results. And that's the wrong side of the paper, so I better turn it round, eh? We had John Gage in at number, well, not when I say in at number 1, he was the first person to do it, so thank you John for returning to the Foursome. Kit171, another Foursome faithful. Walking the Cow, thanks for coming back there. Mr. Bads, Paul, welcome to the Friday Foursome. So good to see Mr. Bads doing it right, doing it Foursome right. What was that? Electric Adventures, Tony. Acidonia 150, another Friday Foursome faithfuler. Gold Payne returning again. Wee Bob on his second Foursome. Hope you enjoyed this one. The Gabriel Sin, Bangkoking and becoming a firm Foursomer. Mainmeister back, and of course, right at the last knock-ins, you nearly missed this one, John. You so were close to not being 100% on Friday Foursome, JL76 Gaming. 13 entries in total. You may have noticed I only said 12 there. That's because your winner, with 7 votes on the Facebook, was... I hear the Welsh National Anthem coming in. Retro Red Steve, formerly Steve number. Can't remember it, not going to bother remember it because he's changed his name. Retro Red Steve. So congratulations sir, thanks for your Foursome, and for the viewers, here is your Foursome.
Good morning YouTube, me back with a VR to the main man himself, old Smug Bug, Nova Bug. This is for his Friday Foursome on the movie tie-ins. For me, this was quite easy, I'd say. Quite easy to pick. Not so much in like a top order, like 4, 3, 2, 1. Top one was, but the others. Oh, look at my eyes. Yeah, it's early in the morning. It looks like my eyes are. I left them up in the bedroom. Anyway, here we go. First one up, gotta be. I know a lot of people wouldn't pick it. Rocky on the Sega Master System. Absolutely loved that game back in the day. Like to fight all the different characters and that. It's not the best game, I know. Well, the next one after this is probably one of the worst games ever made. But anyway, let's have a look at a bit of a. Let's have a look at a bit of gameplay footage here, is it? Right, there you go. That was a bit of Rocky gameplay footage on the Master System. Like I said, absolutely loved that. So many memories playing that one back in the day. Like I said, Rocky 3, one of my favourite Rocky film ever. Just got Mr. T in it. Anyway, next one up is one of the worst games ever made. But I got so much nostalgia for this game and film, and that's Back to the Future 2. Like I said, just have a quick little look at some gameplay footage a minute. we are. That was a bit of gameplay footage of Back to the Future 2. Honestly, that game is terrible. I've got so many memories of watching that. Watching the film. And then when I see we get on the Master System, I thought, oh, no, gotta get that. Yeah, so that's Back to the Future 2. Next one up, this one. Oh, I love this one. I absolutely love this one. Now, this is a trilogy, so it's Die Hard trilogy on a PS1. Like I said, this game is fantastic. I don't know whether I'm allowed to pick a trilogy game, but too late, it's in it. Sorry, Chris, I'm not allowed. Yeah, absolutely love these games. So, like I said, yeah, we got 3 gameplay vids now. I'll put them all together. Sorry. Yeah, was it 1, 2, and 3? Oh, sorry, the text just come through on my phone off the wife. Obviously, you can't see that side, but I can see it this side. Yeah, so we are. Let's have a look at some Die Hard footage. Right, yeah, that was some gameplay footage there. Except the third one on that, I loved that. I know driving around in the car. Oh, so many memories playing that game. And like I said, I think the third one, Die Hard with a Vengeance as well, is... It's hard to say because they're all awesome, the Die Hard films. I think the third one just nicks it for me. As I know, with Samuel L. Jackson, with that bit of humour as well in here. I think, yeah, I'll have to go with that one. The favourite one out of this trilogy. Well, obviously it's more than a trilogy anyway. And films, I mean. Anyway, right. Here we go. It's number 1. This film and this game, amazing. And I'm absolutely gutted that the game didn't get a tidy home port. It got a different type of game on a NES. Anyway, the game is Willow. So check out some footage of this. Yeah, except that arcade game is in my top 2 arcade games ever. Absolutely love that game. Like I said, it's so stuck to the movie so well. Anyway, that's my VR Chris Nova bag.
So thank you very much for them choices, Steve. Some interesting choices there. I like these pick back like a good film and a bad game, like Back to the Future 2, for instance. Great for film, and not the best of games it was it? No, it wasn't. Die Hard Trilogy, you are perfectly allowed to choose that. It's on 1 disc. It's considered a movie tie-in. Of course it is. It's a 3-movie tie-in. They're not, you know, it's all 1 game as such. So, perfectly allowed. No problem with that. And a great choice too. Really good. Love the Die Hard with a Vengeance game on that. Excellent. Willow, interesting choice. Never played the game myself. Know the film. and the first one was Rocky, of course. So excellent choices there, decent films too, all very good films. Congratulations, Steve, on your Foursome victory. Flawless victory, you could say. No, that's fighting games, that's not times. Anyway, we're going to move on to the subject matter of Friday Foursome episode 19 now. Now we've got 18 out of the way. Now, I'm going to make this quite topical. I'm going to have a slurp of my Cornish lager. But wet the whistle a bit. Now, recently I've got a couple of modifications if you've been following my channel. So, I'm going to make it themed around that. I'm going to make this foursome. What are your four? Nearly did it again. What are your four best, or they don't have to be best, but just your four favourite console modifications / add-ons. Now, there's a slight stipulation to this, only a slight one. We're not talking controller modifications or controller add-ons here. We've done controllers before. I think it was the very first Friday Foursome. So we're not doing that, but we are doing third-party or or official modifications or homebrew modifications to systems and consoles. What are your four favourite and the ones you've got and you found you got the most use out of? I'm going to start with this one right here because it's just easy to do. This is the DDI 3 for the Amstrad CPC 464. You can't quite see it there. Let's just start that just to get it running, because that thing is an absolute masterstroke. I've talked about this on a separate video. Yeah, basically negates the use of putting all the disk gubbins onto the 464 to have all the ROMs just load straight into the system. It's a piece of genius from Zaxxon. The second one will be a similar thing for the one for the GX4000. It's over there, and I can't quite reach it because I haven't got stretchy arms. But anyway, it's the C4 CPC flash cartridge for the GX4000. Again, same sort of premise to this. You can put all your GX4000 games as ROMs onto the cartridge in the console, just like normal flash cartridges in a sense, and load games on it. Also converted Amstrad CPC games that have been converted for the GX4000 can play on it as well. Again, genius. It's a brilliant thing, and it saves a lot of time and money. Even though I will be wanting to get all the physical GX4000 cartridges, because that's one of my gaming missions, as it were, to play them on the system anyway for a bit of fun is great, and to have the facility to do that is also awesome. So they're the two hardware modifications, sort of like retro mod modifications. But now I'm going to go right back to the Super Nintendo. And the first add-on I got for that, which was an unofficial thing, but I think everybody had a version of this, and it was basically enabled you to play Japanese and American NTSC cartridges on it, which was the universal adapter, and it came in several different forms. It came with one that it basically looks like a Super Nintendo cartridge. I'll put a little still up of it here, and so you put your game cartridge in the top, the game you want to play, and then you put a UK PAL cartridge in the back, which reads through the security chip of that, plays the game that you want. It's brilliant for when, I used to have quite a few NTSC cartridges, so very handy for that, especially playing my NTSC version of Secret of Mana, and Pilot I think I had NTSC version of, and Star Fox as well. Didn't have Starwing, I had Star Fox, so I was going all out for it. But it was a great little thing to have on the Super Nintendo. And I think so many people had it. You also had a different version where you could slot the two side by side, and then because you could do it with the Action Replay as well, which was similarly designed to the universal adapter. It was a great little thing, and got to play loads of import games because Nintendo do the security gubbins. I'm sure loads of people will remember it fondly. And fourth and finally will be my TurboGrafx flash cards. When I got my TurboGrafx from Mr. Scott Bailey, very chuffed to have one. I always thought this is going to be a pain in the ass to get the games that I want to play on it, and there's so many games that I always wanted to experience on the TG16/PC Engine, and the fact that I have the flash card came with it, that just solved that problem completely. So to have all the card games, the cartridge card games for the TG16 awesome. And it's another, I think all flash carts are great, to be honest, in a lot of ways. It solves a lot of problems, and it's very, very cost effective, and that is one of my favourites, to have it for the TG16. This is very significant to have it for that. I've got a bit of a cough there. So, I buzzed through that pretty quickly, didn't I? But that's okay, because I'm trying to shorten the Friday Foursomes a little bit. I know that can be a bit taxing if I'm waffling on for ages and 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 ages, a bit like I just did there. So, keeping it nice and succinct, what are your 4 favourite, maybe not favourite, but 4, just pick 4 favourite, most alluring, let's just say favourite, it's just easier, isn't it? 4 favourite hardware modifications. These can be, or add-ons, like I said, but at the start of this, they can be add-ons, they can be hard modifications like this, software mods if you fancy as well. Yeah, I'm going to chuck software mods into it as well, for consoles generally, and of course gaming systems such as the Amstrad. But no controllers, no peripheral controllers. Printers are fine. If you want to, like, for instance, if you want to stick the Game Boy printer in there, go for it. Not a controller, is it? But there you go. I'll leave that with you. Do that with as you will, like I will do with my sentence structure. Thank you for watching the Friday Foursome, and I hope you enjoyed this foursome. It's a bit of a topical one, a bit of a bespoke one, but I hope it gets the brain cells thinking. And give me your reasons of why you love these add-ons / modifications, because that's what it's all about. Congratulations again to Retro Red Steve, and I will see you for the next Friday Foursome in 4 weeks. Foursome, Friday of, Novabug, hosting, out.